Hey guys, as promised, this is Kristi. I'm actually gonna do my intro video for you guys tonight. For those of you who do not know me, you probably don't understand the magnitude of what we're gonna be going through on this journey. So this is an opportunity for you guys to get to know me. Um, One of the things that we did start the video off with was the fact that I have PCOS, and PCOS is polycystic ovarian syndrome. Some of the side effects of that is excessive hair growth, um, major weight gain, hormonal imbalances, and so on and so forth. Um, Now, I've been through several different things throughout my life, and why it's important for me to make this video are those things. So, growing up, I've overcome child abuse, child neglect, domestic violence, sexual abuse. I've spent many years in counseling, and there's battles that I continue to face all the time. And the PCOS, while it is why I started the video blog, it's not actually why I'm blogging now. I'm blogging because I want people to know that even if something happens to you early on in life, there's a chance, there's hope, and we all define our own destinies. Um, Going from a child who was exposed to a lot of violence, abuse, and neglect, I can proudly say now that I actually have achieved my master's. I've honorably served my country, and I've accomplished more in one lifetime than others are blessed to see. So I always say, with every blessing comes a lesson. And so each trial I've faced throughout this time in my life, I am blessed that I had that time. Growing up, we'll get into this more further and further into the journey, but growing up, I was sexually assaulted and molested by my stepfather, um, as well as a babysitter's son. Now, starting with that, I could have let that get me down. And let me not say that it's not without its hard times. Going through school was very hard, after being exposed to such violence and traumatic incidents. It was very hard, and I did struggle. I struggle till this day. So every day is a day that I have to work harder and harder and harder. Some days are easy, some days are hard, but we'll go more into that and about coping and the journey I've been on. Um, I've struggled with racism. I am biracial. I grew up in a very small town where, black and white did not mix. And when you have me, well, I kind of don't fit in anywhere. I've dealt with coming out as a openly gay member of a family, that at first, any other family, in any family, they're going to have to work with it. So I've overcome that. I've overcome, drinking alcohol. You know, I didn't get to the point where alcohol could have been fatal, but I've been through that. Now I can't say that I know what everyone's going through. I cannot imagine what everybody else goes through. What I can say for myself is my journey is my journey. The things that I've come through, been through, I hope that others learn from. And that brings us back to the PCOS. PCOS, polycystic ovarian syndrome, has pretty much eliminated my ability to have children. Now, that's not saying that I can't have children. it would just be very stressful and complicated and take its toll on me mentally as well as physically. Um, However, I am very, very blessed to have two wonderful children, to be happily married, and to have the family and life that I have now. The the point of all this is that you have someone who, from the age of 3 all the way to the age of 8, was exposed to extreme violence, domestic violence, extreme sexual abuse. And to say that that person can go and suffer so much trauma and go on to do so many great, wonderful things. It wasn't it wasn't easy. At times it was very hard. And a lot of people go, "Oh, I'm so sorry." But what I found is that every time someone says, "Oh, I'm so sorry that happened to you," is it turns me into a victim. And I'm not a victim. I'm not. Um, I struggle with this day to day, and the journey, it gets a little bit better. But I'm here to say that even being exposed to extreme situations, we all can choose how we use those experiences. You know, it would be easy to give up, subdue the pain with drugs, alcohol, um, go numb to what's real. However, becoming numb to what's real doesn't get rid of the problem. So we find the need to continue to expose ourselves. You know, some people can say it's even a cycle. You know, we get better, we start doing better, we say, oh, we're not going to do this ever again, and we end up back and, back in the same rotation. So now that you guys know a little bit about me, about my journey, and what we're going to be doing together, it's very important that you guys understand that this video is not for, oh, let's get 1,000 likes, 1,000 shares, whatever. This video is going to help me express some very deep personal thoughts, but also doing something that I've always wanted to do, which is help others that have come into the situations I'm in. Because while you're going forward, a lot more people could go forward if more people start reaching back. So even if this video reaches one person, and that one person really needed it, that's all that matters. I just want to let anyone out there know you're not alone, and you can overcome this. We are surviving. We're going to survive, and that's why my name is Surviving Kristi, because I'm going to survive. I'm going to survive me, and I'm going to survive any obstacle out there. I refuse to give up, and I refuse to let anybody victimize me. So let's learn to survive together. I'm going to share with you how Surviving Kristi made it, because there was another Kristi that could have given up, but we're not going to talk about her. But Surviving Kristi is here to help you. So by all means, if you want, share this. If you want, comment, that's fine. Or if you feel like you need to reach out to someone to just listen, here's my video. And I hope it helps anyone and everyone. Thank you. You guys have a good night. I have not forgotten about the weigh-ins. I will get to that. But I thought this was, very important, is let's start square one so you can get to know me. You guys have a wonderful night, and I will see you later.